Alright, picture this. You're sitting on your couch, super comfy, binge-watching your favorite show. Now, unless someone calls you for dinner or your phone rings, you're not moving an inch, right? That's basically Newton's first law of motion in action. It says, a body at rest stays at rest, and a body in motion stays in motion, unless acted upon by an external force. Let's break that down with some real-life examples. Ever notice how your coffee stays perfectly still in your cup until you slam on the brakes in your car? Or how a soccer ball just sits on the field until someone gives it a good kick? That's inertia, the tendency of things to keep doing what they're doing. Now let's kick it up a notch with the second law of motion. This one's all about what happens when you actually do apply a force. Newton said, "The rate of change of momentum is directly proportional to the force applied." In other words, if you want to get something moving or make it move faster, you've got to push harder. Think about pushing a shopping cart. If the cart is empty, a gentle push sends it rolling down the aisle. But if it's loaded with groceries, you need to put your back into it. The heavier the cart, or the faster you want it to go, the more force you need. That's F equals M times A. Force equals mass times acceleration. Alright, time for the crowd favorite. Newton's third law of motion. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Sounds fancy, but you see it everywhere. Ever jump off a small boat onto a dock and the boat shoots backwards? Or when you let go of a blown-up balloon and it zips around the room? That's action and reaction in action. Here's a fun one. Try clapping your hands. Both hands push against each other with equal force, but in opposite directions. That's why you get that satisfying smack. So next time you're playing sports, driving, or even just lounging around, remember, Newton's laws of motion are at work all around you. They're not just for scientists in labs. They explain the everyday magic of how things move, stop, and react. And honestly, understanding these laws can make you see the world in a whole new way. So go ahead, give that soccer ball a kick, or push your limits in the gym. You're living proof that physics is everywhere.